All right, we're back. Let's see if this will work any better. Just Wi-Fi wasn't working too well. Let's see what we can do. Thanks for staying tuned through the difficulties. That we've got Landon Riker up to the plate for the second time today with one away after Gavin Grant grounded out to the third baseman for out number one here. In the bottom of the third inning, once again, your Studs trailing 1 run against the Bears. And Riker pops that up behind him. Count is 1 and 2 at the plate for Landon Riker, who popped up in foul territory to the catcher his first at bat. So Riker looking to change that right here. Let's see what Riker can do. And next pitch, called ball 2 to Landon Riker. Count is 2 and 2 at the plate. See if he can keep this up. Riker looking to get on board here. Your Studs once again looking to get back 1 run. And next pitch, Landon Riker pops that up high into left center. The center fielder running over. He's going to call off and make the grab for out number 2. So an F8 there for Landon Riker is going to be out number 2 in the top of the third. Bottom of the third, and that'll bring up Kyle Strash. Strash, who grounded out to the pitcher. He had a comebacker straight back at him his first at bat. Looking to get on board now, and he's going to hit that into shallow right center. The right fielder running in. He's going to slide, and that's going to drop at his feet as he was trying to make a play on that one. He can't. So, base hit there for Kyle. Strash is going to put a runner on for your Studs in the bottom of the third. So, let's see what Colin Wolf can do. Nobody in third baseman, number 28, Colin Wolf. Colin Wolf stepping in, and he's looking to do something for your Studs here. Once again, a runner on first. With 2 outs, and Wolf hits that deep in the left field. Running back is the left fielder who's going to track it down and makes the grab. That ball looked like it was going to go a lot further than it actually did. It came off Wolf's bat hard, but it was just a liner straight at the left fielder there. For out number 3, your Studs don't get anything. They do get 1 base runner, but they get nothing here. In the bottom of the third, we'll be back for the top of the fourth. Let's see if Xander Klaus can come out and hold off this Bears team from putting any more runs on the board. We'll be back in just a minute. James Cobell at the plate for the Bears, and he's looking to do something. He's got a 0-2 count on him after he watched strike 1 slide by, then fouled off strike 2. And next pitch on its way from Xander Klaus. It's going to be down low in the dirt. Count is 1 and 2 for James Cobell. Cobell, who got a base knock his first at bat. And that ball's going to be hit over towards Colin Wolf at third, who's going to field it and pops it up in his glove. Is able to make the throw in time, though, for out number 1. So a 5-3 ground out for James Cobell is going to be out number 1 here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 21, Dylan O'Grady. So Dylan O'Grady steps in with a double his first at-bat. Ended up being left stranded, though, in the second inning. Let's see what he can do against Xander Klaus. That ball hit deep into left field. Similar spot, but Landon Riker is able to track that one down. So an F8 from Dylan O'Grady is going to be out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. The designated hitter, number 26, Cole Trottignon. So Trottignon stepping in here. And he's looking to do something against Xander Klaus. This inning been much more efficient already in the top of the 4th here. Next pitch from Klaus, swung on, turned hard foul towards the new hitting barn there along the third baseline. UPS got a new, they took the batting cages they had and built a big old barn, metal barn around it. And got a nice little hitter's barn over there along the third baseline. Next pitch, called ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count for Trottignon, who had a sacrifice fly his first at bat. Had the first RBI of the day for the Bears. That ball down low and in the dirt. Brady Hinkle blocks it. Count is 2-1 for Trottignon. Let's see if Xander Klaus can get out number 2. And next pitch from Klaus, big swing and a miss there from Cole Trottignon. Count moves to 2-2 at the plate with 2 outs. Let's see what he can do. Next pitch from Klaus, swung on, hit over towards Gavin Grant at short, who's going to field it and throw it to first in time. Grant makes that one look routine, and we get out of this one. A quick 1-2-3, just what Xander Klaus needed right there to get some momentum on the Studs side. Let's see if they can come out and carry that over to the plate. They could use it as they're still trailing 1 heading to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in just a minute. Back here in the bottom of the 4th, leading things off for your Studs is going to be the first baseman, Ryan Budnick. And Budnick looking to come out and do some work right here at the plate. Your Studs looking to get something going against the Gold Panther. Excuse me. I'm stuck in that zone. Against the Bears, and Budnick's going to do just that with a base knock on the first pitch he sees here in the 4th. He lines that one into left field. A great piece of hitting there from Ryan Budnick. We've got a runner on first with nobody out for Brock Gagliardi. The designated hitter, number 26, Brock Gagliardi. So Gagliardi steps in with a runner on first. Ryan Budnick, great hit there towards the left field. And Gagliardi, first pitch he sees, fouls it back in the net behind him. Count moves to 0-1. Gagliardi walked his first at bat and was the first and only so far run to come across the plate for your Studs this game. Next pitch, Gagliardi fouls that back. Count is 0-2. Let's see what Brock Gagliardi can do right now with a runner on first. Looking to get a big inning going for your Studs. And the 0-2 on its way from Cole Connolly. Nope, he's going to step off. So Gagliardi stepping back. Let's see what he can do. As I said, Gagliardi, his first game back since that Alaska trip. Has not played since then. He's going to pop that up. Count remains 0-2 for Brock Gagliardi. Let's see what he can do. And the 0-2. That's going to be up high for ball 1 to Brock Gagliardi. So he's got a 1-2 count. Runner on first, nobody out. In the bottom of the fourth, your Studs looking to make this a big inning, as once again they're chasing 1 run against this Bears team. That's going to be left up high for ball 2. And count is 2-2 for Brock Gagliardi. Runner on first. The 2-2 on its way. Gagliardi's going to hit that into right field. Running over is the center fielder, though, in right center to make the grab. That's another ball today that looked like it was going to be a big hit, but the outfield was able to make the grab for the Bears. Gagliardi an F8 there for out number 1 in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Brady Hinkle. Hinkle, who had a double his first at-bat. Single in one base. And that ball, swing and a miss for his first pitch of this at-bat. And swing and a miss again from Brady Hinkle there. Let's see if he can shorten up, figure something out with 2 strikes on him. Your Studs, once again, looking to get a big inning going right now against the Bears as they're trailing 1 run. And the 0-2 on its way from Cole Connolly down low in the dirt. Brady Hinkle is not fooled. Count moves to 1-2. Next pitch. Up high and away. Ball 2. We've got a 2-2 count for Brady Hinkle. Let's see what he can do. And next pitch on its way to Hinkle. He's going to hit that into center field. Running back is the center fielder. Your Studs are hitting the ball. They're just hitting it straight to the guys every time. Another fly out there into center field. We've got 2 away now for Henry Cheney. Nobody in right fielder, number 3, Henry Cheney. So Henry steps in. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what Cheney, he's got a 1-0 count. His first at-bat had an RBI. Brought in Brock Gagliardi after he grounded out to the second baseman. And next pitch to Henry Cheney, that's going to be towards second baseman again. He's going to hustle down the line, but it's not going to be there in time. So after what started to look like it was going to be a big inning, your Studs can't get anything done. They go 1-2-3 after that leadoff single from Ryan Budnick. And nothing on the board once again after that 4-3 ground out from Henry Cheney for out number 3. We head to the 5th. Let's see what Xander Klaus can do on the mound. We'll be back in just a minute. Kenny Miller stepping in here in the top of the 5th for the Bears, and he's looking to do something against Xander Klaus. First pitch he sees is left up high for ball 1. Kenny Miller, his first at-bat, struck out looking. So, swung on, hit into left field. R.J. Green running in. Almost looked like he would have had a play at that one, but it was tailing hard left. He just decided he'd let it drop and not try to make a hero play and just keep it at a single for Kenny Miller. The catcher, number 8, Jarrett Linewin. So Jarrett Linewin stepping in here with a runner on first and nobody on. Nobody out. Klaus is going to turn around, throw back to Budnick there at first, but Kenny Miller gets back safely on his feet. And next pitch from Klaus. Swung on, popped up high into left center, running over is Landon Riker. Tracking it down at the wall. He's going to make a leaping grab. Great play there at the wall from Landon Riker into deep left center. He jumps up, crashes into the wall as he makes the play, and we've got one away into the top of the 5th. Just a great play from Landon Riker there. The second baseman, number 7, Zach Spradlin. And first pitch that he sees, called ball 1. That's Zach Spradlin once again at the plate. And Hinkle must have got hit somewhere. They got a quick meeting here at the mound. They say he's good. Just got the wind knocked out of him or something. We got a quick meeting going on right here at the plate. The umpire talking to him. Oh, I think that ball snuck up into underneath his mask. Okay. Yeah, because Hinkle just wears the traditional mask that you slide on top of your hard helmet backwards, and so he doesn't have the or the neck protection that you usually would do with guys that wear the hockey face masks. So that one just got him in the neck, I think. We've got a 1-0 count. For Zach Spradlin at the plate, runner on first, and 1 out. So the 1-0, step in again is Zach Spradlin against Xander Klaus. Runner's going to go. Swung on, and that's going to be towards Klaus, who's going to field it, throw it to first in time. So a 1-3 ground out. Right back up to Xander Klaus. He's going to be out number 2. The runner does advance there. But we've got a 1 after he took off. And ended up, he would have been there in no time on the stolen base. Had a great jump getting there to second. And next pitch, that ball is going to be hit hard towards Henry Cheney in right field, who's going to field it, throw it home. Runner's coming around. It's going to be a close play. What a throw there. Henry Cheney guns him there from right field. Great play, great throw from Henry Cheney in right field. He fields that one, throws it on the money to Brady Hinkle, who catches it, turns around, gets the tag down in time on Kenny Miller coming around, rounding third. Great play from Henry Cheney there in right field to get this inning over with nothing done. That looks like it was going to be another run on the board for the Bears, but a great play from Henry Cheney gets us out of it. Let's see if your studs can take that momentum to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in just a minute. RJ Green leading things off for your studs in the bottom of the 5th, and he's looking to come out and get something going. He popped out to the shortstop just behind the third baseman's position there. His first at-bat, so looking to change that right here in the bottom of the 5th. Once again, your studs looking to get a good inning going at the plate as they're trailing 1. That's going to be hit over towards the second baseman, who was able to make a play, but the first baseman went and tried to make a play on it as well, so there was no one for him to throw it to. RJ Green is going to get a base knock to get things going here in the bottom of the 5th for your studs after he hits a ground ball, slow roller over right between the first baseman and second baseman. The shortstop, number 5, Gavin Grant. Grant's going to show bunt, but pull back. That one called strike 1. We've got no 1 count. Runner on first, would not be surprised to see Gavin Grant lay a bunt down right here. It's kind of his specialty, and he's got some wheels to do it. RJ Green has some wheels. He's going to lay that down, but it's going to be back behind him, and count is 0-2. Well, we won't see a bunt anymore, I'm guessing. From Gavin Grant, we've got an 0-2 with nobody out. Runner on first. Let's see what Gavin Grant can do here for your studs. Once again, RJ Green with some speed on the base paths. Let's see what he can do. Gavin Grant, that'll work. He's going to get a base knock there into right field. Great work from Grant, getting his first base hit of the day. And the 6th base hit of the day for your studs. That advances RJ Green just to second. So we've got runners on first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning. The center fielder, number 10, Landon Riker. So Landon Riker steps up for his 3rd at-bat of the day, and we're going to have a quick meeting out there on the mound for the Bears with runners on first and second. That's RJ Green on second, Gavin Grant at first. Got the whole infield in here on the mound for this mound visit with Cole Connolly. Connolly has actually thrown pretty well today. Has just thrown strikes, and for that reason, he's gotten outs. I mean, lots of guys have made contact today for your studs. Just there's been a ton of balls that have been just hit straight to this Bears defense. So they're looking to break through that right here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 aboard and nobody on. Once again, the center fielder, number 10, Landon Riker. So Riker, some speed on the base paths with both RJ Green and Gavin Grant. He's got some speed himself. He's going to show bunt. That's going to be outside for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count for Landon Riker. Let's see if he can do something here for your studs. If he can lay down a good bunt, that'd be perfect right now. I mean, if he can get it. Let's see what Riker can do. He's going to show bunt again. Pull back as that one's outside for ball 2. So, a 2-0 count. I don't know. Yeah, I think he wants to put it down the third baseline. The third baseman's coming in, but if he can get it slow enough, he's going to show bunt. He's going to get it down the third baseline, and he actually might reach. Nope, it's going to be close. But a sacrifice bunt there from Landon Riker. Down the third baseline, advances the runners to second and third. For your studs, that looked like he was almost going to beat that one out. Is the third baseman for the Bears fumbled with that one a little bit. Nobody in second baseman, number 4, Kyle Strash. So Kyle Strash steps in. 2 in scoring position. First pitch he sees called strike 1. Once again, just 1 out. And Cole Connolly is going to step off the mound, step back on. 0-1, runners on second and third for your studs. That ball misses way outside from Connolly. Let's see what Kyle Strash can do right here. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out straight back to the pitcher's first at-bat. Second at-bat, had base knock into right field. Great pitch there from Connolly. Curveball in there for strike 2. Count is 1-2. Let's see if Kyle Strash can do something with 2 strikes on him. Ball to the right side would more than likely score one if it's a slow enough, or if he can get one out in the outfield, a sac fly would be nice as well. And that's going to be lined, and RJ Green is going to come in. He's going to be there safely. So the sac fly to the left fielder from this second baseman, Kyle Strash, for your Studs. Gets things done, and we're all tied up back at 2. Great work from Kyle Strash there. That'll bring up third baseman, number 28, Colin Wolf. So Colin Wolf steps in. Once again, after the sacrifice fly F7. For Kyle Strash, ties it up, and Wolf stepping in looking to do something. He's got a 1-0 count. Gavin Grant did just stay at second, though, on that last play. Down low and away for ball 2 to Colin Wolf. So he's got a 1-2 count. Wolf 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out to the second baseman. His first at-bat lined out to left field on a hard hit ball, his second. So let's see if he can get one to drop this time. And the 2-0. Down low and away, ball 3. So Colin Wolf looking to do something here. Maybe give your Studs the lead in the bottom of the 5th with a runner at second. That's Gavin Grant. Ball hitting in the gap will definitely score Grant. He's got some speed on him. And that's going to be down low for ball 4. He's not going to worry about it. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk for Colin Wolf to put 2 aboard once again here in the bottom of the 5th. And that will bring up Ryan Budnick. Nobody in first baseman, number 25, Ryan Budnick. So Budnick, his last at-bat, had a base knock that looked like the bottom of the 4th was going to be a big inning after he led things off with that. But then the next 3 guys went down for outs 1, 2, and 3. So let's see if Budnick can get another base hit right here against Cole Connolly. He's got a 1-0 count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Next pitch on its way. He watches that go by right down the middle. Counts 1-1 for Ryan Budnick. And a mound visit out there. The second baseman's going to come in and have a word with Connolly. Catcher's going to head out. Say something as well. Ryan Budnick out of Santa Clara University, originally from Edmonds University. He's looking to do some work here for your Studs. Runners on first and second. The 1-1 to Budnick. Called strike 2. He watches that go by. And he kind of dropped his head there. A little disappointed he let that one go by. Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. Let's see what Ryan Budnick can do with runners on first and second. He's looking to keep this inning alive right now against Cole Connolly and the Bears. Next pitch, down low for ball 3. We've got a ball 2. We've got a 2-2 count. And Connolly getting the sign. Next pitch on its way. That's going to be inside, and that'll give us a full count. That one almost hit Ryan Budnick there. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Always this time of day we get just bizarre lighting coming in from right field. And Connolly's going to step off behind the rubber. Steps back on with a full count at the plate for Ryan Budnick, looking to keep this inning alive. Let's see what Budnick can do. Swung on, popped up, going foul and up over the net. He's going to get another life. We've got 3 balls and 2 strikes for Ryan Budnick. Let's see what he can do here for your Studs. And next pitch That's going to be lined into center field. It's going to drop. Gavin Grant rounding third. It's going to be a close play at home, but Grant is going to be there as the throw is off the mark. Your Studs take their first lead of the game here in the bottom of the fifth after the RBI there. RBI single from Ryan Budnick on a 3-2 count. Not much more you can ask out of Budnick. A line drive there into center field. And once again, that brought in Gavin Grant. Now at the plate, the designated hitter, number 26, Brock Gagliardi. So Gagliardi steps in, and he's looking to do something. And Gagliardi pops that up behind him. He's got an 0-2 count. Gagliardi is 0 for 1 with a walk on the day. So let's see what he can do right here. Runners on the corners. That ball is going to be way outside for ball 1. 1-2 count for Brock Gagliardi. Runners on the corners, as I said. And Gagliardi stepping in. Runner on first and third. That's Colin Wolf over there at third. Ryan Budnick, who just had an RBI single. And Brock Gagliardi fouls that back into the net. Count is 1-2. Game was moving very quick up until this bottom of the fifth, really. If we get one slow bottom half of the inning to give your Studs some runs. Nothing wrong with that. That's going to be left up high to Brock Gagliardi. Count is 2-2. Let's see, Gagliardi looking to do something right here. He came across the plate in his first at-bat and looking to maybe bring someone else across right now. Next pitch from Connolly, swung on, fouled back in the net. Brock Gagliardi is battling at the plate. Not going down without a fight. Love it right here from Brock Gagliardi. Let's see what he can do. So a 2-2 still. Already been 6 pitches, though, this at-bat. Next pitch to Brock Gagliardi. That's going to be missed down low for ball 3, and we've got a full count. 7-pitch at-bat so far. Let's see if Gagliardi can capitalize right here. A base knock would be the best. If he walks, nothing wrong with that. Let's see what Gagliardi can do right here for your Studs. Swung on, hit hard. Great athletic play from Ryan Budnick there. Running to second. That ball hit right at him. He jumps up, and the ball goes underneath his feet, and that scores Colin Wolf from third. 2 straight RBI singles on full counts for your Studs. Great work there from Brock Gagliardi. Great athleticism on the base pass from Ryan Budnick. The catcher, number 7, Brady Hinkle. So Hinkle steps in with runners on first and second. First pitch he sees, called ball 1. And that's going to hit over towards the second baseman, who's going to flip it. Not sure why they tried making that play, because Brock Gagliardi beat that one out. He flipped it, and the shortstop wasn't on the base in time. Brock Gagliardi beats him there, and we've got the bases juiced with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. What an inning so far. Nobody in right fielder, number 3, Henry Cheney. So Cheney stepping in. Let's see what he can do. He already has an RBI on the day. First pitch he sees this at-bat, called strike 1. And the 0-1 on its way from Cole Connolly. Henry Cheney pops it up. And the second baseman is going to be there to make the grab for out number 3. But a big inning for your Studs there. They go on top 4-2 in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th. Let's see what they can do. And let's see, is Xander Klaus coming out? Yes, he's coming out for his 6th inning of work. Let's see if he can keep it up. We'll be back in just a minute. Tyler McLean here in the top of the 6th inning, looking to get something going for the Bears as they trail 2 runs now after that big inning for your Studs. And McLean is going to hold himself from the golden sombrero. Right there, he struck out his first 2 at-bats, and that one he hits it over towards Colin Wolf at third, who makes a good play, throws it first in time. And we've got 1 away in the top of the 6th. The first baseman, number 27, Keelan Martin. So Martin steps in. First pitch he sees from Xander Klaus, called ball 1. And swung on, fouled back. Count moves to 1-1 for Keelan Martin at the plate. Martin so far 0 for 2 on the day. Both times he's grounded out to Ryan Budnick. And next pitch on its way. Swung on, that's going to be towards Gavin Grant at short. He's going to charge it, throw it to first. Great play over there from Gavin Grant in the 6 hole. Making that grab and throwing it in time. Just making that look technique. Making it look textbook for your Studs. We've got 2 away after the 6-3 ground out from Keelan Martin. The third baseman, number 5, James Cobelt. So Cobelt steps in. And called ball 1 to Cobelt. Cobelt, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Next pitch. Swung on, hit over towards Colin Wolf at third. Just a phenomenal defensive player. Phenomenal all-around player for your Studs over there at third. That's 2 plays this inning, but he just makes some of those plays that are hit super hard. He makes them look incredibly easy when they're really not. And, I mean, just Wolf was actually, he from Campbell University, played third base there all year, had quite a few great plays in the season for the Fighting Camels of Campbell University, and he was actually up one of 2 finalists for the Rawlings Gold Glove Award for all third basemen in college baseball. So that just goes to show how great of a glove Wolf has got over there in the hot corner, and he's got a strong arm too. So let's see if your Studs can do something in the bottom of the 6th. We've got a new pitcher on the mound for the Bears. We'll be back in just a minute. Now on the mound for the Bears, number 29, Blake Witcher. He's stepping in. First pitch he fires is called strike one to RJ Green in the bottom of the sixth. Witcher looking to do some work. He is out of Southern Nazarene University, originally from Chehalis. He's got quite a bit of tail on that one. That one looked like it was going outside and came back in on the outside half. Fooled RJ Green at the plate, and we've got an 0-2 count to Green, who was the man that got that last inning going. Had a base knock, came across the plate, just really got that inning going. Ball one to RJ Green. And we've got a 1-2 count. Let's see what he can do. Next pitch. Just missed outside is Witcher for ball two. We've got a 2-2 count to RJ Green, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Excuse me, 1 for 3. And 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice. Yes, that's what it was. That's going to be a 4-3 ground out for RJ Green, though. For out number one here in the bottom of the sixth. Let's see what Gavin Grant can do. Nobody in shortstop, number 5, Gavin Grant. So Gavin Grant steps in here for your studs. He's looking to do something, get something going against Witcher. First pitch he sees, he shows bunt. Keeps it there, but misses. And we've got no 1 count. Next pitch to Gavin Grant. Curveball in there for strike 2. Witcher, pretty solid so far on the mound from what we've seen. Gavin Grant is 1 for 2 on the day. Had a big base knock his last at bat. See if he can do something here with 2 strikes on him. Next pitch from Witcher. That was interesting. He's been sidearm every pitch he's thrown until that one he goes overhand. Not sure what that is, but we've got a 1-2 count to Gavin Grant. There's the sidearm. That's going to just barely miss on the outside half for ball 2. Count is 2-2 for Gavin Grant. Next pitch from Witcher, swung on, popped up, high into left field. Left fielder tracking it down. Excuse me, center fielder is going to be there to track it down in left center. He's definitely taking control of that outfield. So Gavin Grant is going to pop up to the center fielder for out number 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Landon Riker. The center fielder, number 10, Landon Riker. And Landon Riker stepping in. First pitch he sees, called strike 1 from Witcher. As we said, pretty solid. Got quite a bit of movement on his balls. So, has been pretty solid, especially being a sidearm guy. And an 0-2 at the plate for Landon Riker, who's had a pretty solid day so far. He had a sacrifice bunt his last at bat. And that's going to be popped towards the third baseman, who's going to field it, throw it to first. Not into, oh, they're going to say he got him. I don't know about that one. Looked like Riker beat that one out, but the first base umpire, Mark Heavey over there, says he was out. Probably was. He's got a better angle than I do, but who knows? We'll be back in just a minute for the top of the 7th, and Xander Klaus coming out for a 7th inning of work. Stay tuned. Here in the top of the 7th, leading things off for the Bears is the right fielder, Dylan O'Grady. And first pitch he sees from Xander Klaus. Not sure what that was. He just kind of lobbed it in there. Next pitch from Klaus. Called strike one. Good pitch. Hitting his outside corner right there. Count is 1-1. So 1-1 count at the plate for Dylan O'Grady, who is 1 for 2 on the day. That ball is going to go foul. And kind of bummed that didn't, because it looked like we were going to get a Wolf gem over there. Looked like Colin Wolf was going to make another great play, but it went foul. So we've got a 1-2 count for Dylan O'Grady. Next pitch from Klaus. Swung on, popped up, going foul, back into the net behind home plate. Good play here from one of the guys in this Bears bullpen. Running out and making the grab off the net for that one. So a 1-2 count. And next pitch on its way from Xander Klaus. Swung on, hit over towards Gavin Grant at short. Gosh, if he makes this, make the throw. What a play from Gavin Grant over there at shortstop for your Studs. Fields that backhanded ball and made that play look so easy. Just quite a few phenomenal plays from this infield for your Studs. He makes the play backhanded on that hard-hit ground ball, throws it over to first in time for a 6-3 putout for out number 1. The designated hitter, number 26, Cole Trottignon. So Trottignon steps in after O'Grady grounds out to Gavin Grant. And the 0-1 down low. That's going to be spiked from Xander Klaus. Count moves to 1-1. See what Klaus can do right here. Next pitch on its way. Up high. That's going to be ball 2. So we've got a 2-1 count at the plate for Cole Trottignon, who is 0 for 2. That's going to miss up high. Let's see if Klaus can bring it in. Once again, a 3-1 count. He is looking to settle in. Next pitch. There it is. He gets him on the off speed. Count is 3-2. And next pitch from Klaus. Swing and a miss. He gets out number 2 on a strikeout. That's his 1, 2, 3, 4th strikeout of the day right there from Xander Klaus. Great work. We've got 2 away in the top of the 7th. They'll bring up shortstop number 22, Kenny Miller. So Kenny Miller steps in with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch he sees from Xander Klaus. Swung on, fouled back. Xander Klaus wasting no time up there on the mound. It didn't even look like Miller was ready for that one. Xander Klaus just taking control of this game. And nothing wrong with that. Next pitch on its way. Down low, that's going to be ball 1 to Kenny Miller. We've got a 1-1 count. Miller, who is 1 for 2 on the day. He actually came across to score. No, he was the one that got hosed. Gavin Grant, just missed making another great play over there at short. That one went off his glove. I don't know what we're going to score that one. I think we give that one a base knock. That's a tough play to make. Yeah, that was a hard-hit ground ball. I think we're going to score it a base knock here. So, hard-hit ground ball. Gavin Grant just quite can't make the play. We've got a runner on first. The catcher, number 8, Jarrett Lineman. And Klaus is going to turn around, throw back to first, trying to get the runner there, but he cannot. So Lineman stepping in, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. So I was saying Kenny Miller was the one that got hosed at home from Henry Cheney. And Lineman steps out, calls time, steps back on. Let's see what he can do with a runner on first. 2 outs, next pitch. Popped up, going foul, out of play over the net here. Count is 0-1 for Jarrett Lineman at the plate. 1. That's going to get by Brady Hinkle, something you don't see very often is a pass ball on Brady Hinkle. So the runner is going to advance there, and we've got a runner on second for the Bears with a 2-1 count at the plate for Jarrett Lineman. And next pitch from down low. That's the usual Brady Hinkle you see, is he's gonna put everything he can towards blocking that ball and not letting it go anywhere, just like that one right there. Great work from Hinkle. Counts 3-1 at the plate. Next pitch on its way from Klaus. They're gonna say, oh, it is 3-2. All right. I had the count wrong, so that's 3-2. A wild pitch is going to advance Kenny Miller. So, the runner on third now for the Bears. And called strike 3. Xander Klaus gets out of that one. Kenny Miller Jarrett Lineman watches that go by for strike 3. That's 5th strikeout of the day for Xander Klaus. Great work by him on the mound, getting out of that. And it's time to stretch. We head to the middle of the 7th. Stay tuned. We'll be back. See if your studs can put a couple more on the board. Kyle Strash is leading things up. Studs in the bottom of the 7th, and he's going to be facing a new pitcher on the mound for the Bears. That's going to be number 1, Michael Sally, and Sally looking to come out and do some work. He's taking over for Blake Witchert, who had a solid 1 inning of relief. 1, 2, 3 inning actually for Witchert, so not sure what brought him out. But we'll see. We've got a 1-1 count for Kyle Strash at the plate. And that's going to be fouled. Count is 2-2 for Kyle Strash. Let's see what Strash can do here for your studs. He's looking to do something at the plate. And Strash stepping in, a 2-2 count. Next pitch on its way. That's going to miss down low, 4-3, and we've got a full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes for Kyle Strash, who's looking to get things going in the bottom of the 7th for your studs. Next pitch, that's going to be way inside, 4-4, and Strash is going to walk to get things going in the bottom of the 7th. Good work there from Strash at the plate, and that'll bring up Colin Wolf. The third baseman, number 28, Colin Wolf. So Colin Wolf steps in, and he's got a runner on first with nobody out. Walked his last at-bat, had a base knock the one before that, and then flew out. But, excuse me, no, he's 0 for 2 with a walk. Flew out to the left fielder on a hard hit ball, his second at-bat. And he's got a 1-0 count now at the plate here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch to Wolf. He's going to show bunt. Pull back as that one was up high. Count is 2-0. Once again, Michael Sally on the mound now for the Bears. Our third pitcher of the day. Next pitch. Wolf's going to put a bunt down the first baseline, and it's going to be a close play. They're going to make the play, though. It does advance Kyle Strash to second. So sacrifice bunt there from Colin Wolf. Puts the runner on second. Nobody in first baseman, number 25, Ryan Budnick. So Ryan Budnick stepping in. He had a big base knock his last at-bat that scored a couple. Actually scored one, but still did the job. That was the run that tied it all up. And next pitch on its way. Called strike one. To Ryan Budnick, who's got no 1 count. And that's going to miss way outside, 4-1. So we've got a 1-1 count. Ryan Budnick 2 for 3 with an RBI on the day. He's had a good day. And let's see if he can keep it up right now. Next pitch. Way outside, 4-2. Count moves to 2-1. Runner on second. And next pitch, that's going to be outside, 4-3 to Ryan Budnick. So let's see what Budnick can do here. Looking for ball 4. Looking for a base knock. Budnick looking to do something for your studs right now with a runner on second. Next pitch on its way. That's going to miss outside, 4-4. And Ryan Budnick's going to walk on 5 pitches to put runners on first and second. That's the second walk in the day for Michael Sally, and just the third batter he's faced, and that'll bring up Brock Gagliardi. That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 26, Brock Gagliardi. So Gagliardi steps in with runners on first and second and 1 out. Let's see what he can do here. Gagliardi has had himself quite a day as well. He has an RBI. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. So, let's see what he can do with runners on first and second. Only 1 out. Swung on, hit hard towards the first baseman, and that's going to be a close play at home. So that's going to score one. Brock Gagliardi, an RBI, base knock, hard hit ground ball to the right side. Brings in another run for your studs here in the bottom of the 7th. Great work, Brock Gagliardi's second RBI of the day right there on the hard hit ground ball to the right side. So, once again, that brought in Kyle Strash, and we're gonna have a mound visit at the mound. And that looks like that's gonna be the end of the day for Michael Sally after just facing 4 batters. Coming in is number 10 for the Bears, Riley Mallett. We'll be back in just a minute. Stepping in against Riley Mallett on the mound for the Bears is Brady Hinkle, and he's got runners on the corners with only one out. First pitch he sees popped up, going foul. Out of play up over the net. Counts 0-1 for Hinkle. So Mallett coming in, the fourth pitcher of the day. He's taking over from Michael Sally. And Mallett out of Cabrillo Community College. He's originally from Duval, Washington. And Hinkle is going to hit that out of reach of the third baseman. So an RBI there. Brady Hinkle gets his first RBI of the day right there. Great base knock right under the glove of the third baseman. And we've got runners on first and second. Your Studs get one more on the board. Henry Cheney stepping in to the blocks. The right fielder, number 3, Henry Cheney. So Cheney is stepping in after that base knock from Brady Hinkle. And runners are both going to advance on the wild pitch. And once again, a 6-2 ball game now. In the bottom of the 7th. Your Studs kind of running away with it. The Bears falling off in their bullpen. Henry Cheney pops that up in foul territory. And it's going to drop foul out of play. Count is 1-1 for Henry Cheney. And the 1-1 to Henry Cheney with runners on second and third. You watch a strike 2 go by. And Henry Cheney hits that back up the middle. The second baseman tries making a backhanded play on it, but he can't. So a base knock right back up the middle for Henry Cheney. Brings in another run for your Studs. Keeps runners on the corners with only one out. What an inning so far. Just this Bears team falling apart in their bullpen. Reminds me of the Mariners bullpen. We've got runners on the corners with one out. At the plate is R.J. Green, who's going to hit that towards the second baseman, who's going to flip it to the shortstop. R.J. Green's going to beat that out. Great hustle on the pass from R.J. Green. He does score one more, and it's a 9-2 ball game now for Gavin Grant. The shortstop, number 5, Gavin Grant. So Gavin Grant steps in. And ball 1 to Gavin Grant. So 1-0 count. Let's see what Grant can do here. Runner on first with 2 outs. And that's going to be called ball 2 to Gavin Grant. So 4-run innings so far for your studs. Next pitch, swung on, hit deep into left field, up high, going back at the wall is the left fielder. It's gonna drop, tries to make a play on it, but he can't. Gavin Grant, an RBI double at the wall in left field, puts another on the board for your studs to make it 10-2. Great work from Gavin Grant there, barreling that one up as the left fielder can't make a play at the wall. And we've got 2 outs. Gavin Grant gets his second RBI of the day right there. The leadoff man, center fielder number 10, Landon Riker. Called strike 1 to Landon Riker. So let's see what he can do. And once again, a runner on second after Gavin Grant had that RBI double that brought in R.J. Green. Swung on, hit back towards the second baseman, who's going to field it, throw it to first in time. And the Bears get out of it, not until your studs score 5-6 runs that inning, though. They lead 10-2 right here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back for the 8th inning. Stay tuned. Back here in the top of the 8th inning. Your studs leading 9-2 after that 5-run inning. And Xander Klaus back out for his 8th inning of work. That ball is going to be hit over towards Gavin Grant at short, who's going to field it, throw it to first. Not in time. Zach Spradlin beats that one out. And he's going to get a base hit there to get things going for the Bears here in the top of the 8th. And that will bring up Cole Chambers. Chambers, who is 2 for 3 on the day, has had quite a day with a double and a single. So he's looking to do something. The left fielder number 2, Cole Chambers. Xander Klaus going to turn around, try to pick off Zach Spradlin, but he can't. Once again. Next pitch. Popped up going deep into right field, but it's going to drop foul. Count is 0-1 for Cole Chambers at the plate. Once again, a runner on first for the Bears here. Xander Klaus out for his 8th inning of work. And the 0-1 on its way from Xander Klaus. Down low. Ball 1. So we've got a 1-1 count. Runner on first for the Bears with nobody out in the top of the 8th. Inside, ball 2. Count is 2-1 for Cole Chambers, who's looking to do something right here for the Bears. Let's see if Xander Klaus can find the zone right here against Chambers, looking for out number 1. Big swing and a miss, gets him on the off speed there. For strike 2, great pitch from Klaus. Count is 2-2. That ball is going to be hit hard into right field. Henry Cheney makes the grab on that one. So, we've got one away in the top of the 8th inning. Runner on first after that F9 from Colt Chambers. That'll bring up Tyler McClain, the center fielder, number 45, Tyler McClain. So McClain steps in. He's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. First pitch he sees from Xander Klaus up high for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count. And Klaus is going to turn around, try to get the runner there at first, but he slides back safely. Called strike 1 to Tyler McClain, and we've got a 1-1 count with 1 out. Next pitch on its way. Runner's going to take off. That ball's going to be fouled back, and he had that base stolen, no doubt about it. But as that one was fouled back from Tyler McClain, count is 1-2, and he heads back to first with 1 out. Let's see what Xander Klaus can do right here. Attempted pickoff again, but the runner is going to get back safely, Zach Spradlin. And next pitch on its way. Swung on, hit over towards Gavin Grant at short, who's going to field it, throw it, flip it to Kyle Strash. And Tyler McClain is going to beat that one out. But a fielder's choice is going to get out Zach Spradlin there at second. On the fielder's choice, the 6'4" Gavin Grant bobbled with that just a little bit. Otherwise, that might have been a double play. The first baseman, number 27, Keelan Martin. But Tyler McClain was pretty quick there on the base paths. We've got an 0-1 count. 0-1 count. Up high makes it a 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner on first for the Bears here in the top of the 8th inning. Swung on, chopper towards Kyle Strash at second, who's going to field it, throw it to first. In time, he makes the play for out number 3. Good play. That kind of took a weird hop at him at the end, but he was able to reach out and make the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Your Stud's looking to put a couple more on the board. It's a 9-2 ball game. We'll be back in just a minute. Kyle Strash stepping in the bottom of the 8th for your studs, and he's looking to get something going against Riley Mallett. First pitch he sees called strike one. We've got no 1 count. And 0-2. Now for Kyle Strash as he fouls that one back. Next pitch from Mallett. Swung on, turned hard down the third baseline. It's going to go foul. Count is 0-2 still for Kyle Strash. Led off last inning with a walk. And he steps in here. He's got an RBI on the day. And is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice RBI and a walk. But he grounds out that one. Strikeouts that time. That'll bring up Colin Wolf. The third baseman, number 28, Colin Wolf. So Wolf steps in. He's looking to do something here. First pitch he sees, called strike one from Riley Mallett, who's looking solid so far. Colin Wolf, so far on the day, had a sacrifice bunt, his last at-bat for out number 1. Other than that, he is 0 for 2 with a walk. His 5th at-bat right here. Great pitch from Riley Mallett, but called ball 1 to Colin Wolf. That looked like it tailed in there, but they said he just missed. And the 1-1 with 1 out on its way from Mallett up high. Ball 2 to Colin Wolf. And Wolf, next pitch. Swung on, popped up into center field. Tyler McLean running back. And he's going to make the grab on the run for out number 2. So an F8, good hit ball. I mean, Colin Wolf has hit all of the everything he's gotten out on. He's hit them all pretty hard. He had a hard line out to left field, and then that one into deep center to Tyler McLean for out number 2 here. First baseman, number 25, Ryan Budnick. So Budnick steps in after Colin Wolf flies out there to Tyler McLean. And the 0-1, first pitch of this at-bat, called strike 1 to Ryan Budnick. I was just predicting it. We're going to have an 0-1. So an 0-1 count for Ryan Budnick. Budnick, who is 2 for 3 with a walk on the day. Called strike 2 on that one. So an 0-2 count for Ryan Budnick at the plate. See what he can do. And next pitch on its way. Inside for ball 1 to Ryan Budnick. Count is 1-2. Swung on, hit hard, back up the middle. A base knock for Ryan Budnick, his 3rd of the day. Great piece of hitting there from Budnick. Just a line drive straight back up the middle of the field. And that'll bring up Brock Gagliardi. The designated hitter, number 26, Brock Gagliardi. So Gagliardi steps in. He's got 2 RBIs on the day. Both times he had a base knock to the right side. And he's 2 for 3 with a walk. Have a day at the plate. That's Brock Gagliardi. And as I was saying earlier, just his first game back since that Alaska trip. And attempted pickoff there, but the runner's going to slide back safely. That's Ryan Budnick. We've got a 1-0 count for Brock Gagliardi. And next pitch. That's going to be down low and away. Ball 2 to Gagliardi. The 2-0. Swung on, and that's going to be the right side again. Brock Gagliardi likes that side today. Getting a little bit out in front of the ball today. That ball is going to be a 4-3 ground out for out number 3. Just 3 outs away from finishing this one off. We'll be back in just a minute. We're one out of the way in the top of the ninth after James Cobalt came out. Swung at the first pitch he saw and flew out to Landon Riker there in center field. The right fielder, number 21, Dylan O'Grady. So Xander Klaus out here. Then Ephus, and he gets him on that one. He swings at it. The spin, that was pretty funny. He swung at that, and the spin, the amount of spin that Klaus had on that, the ball went off his bat straight to the right. That was pretty funny. He throws another one. That ball swung on, hit up into left field, and RJ Green's going to make the grab for out number 2. Not sure why O'Grady was swinging at that, but he did. And we've got 2 away after that F7. The designated hitter, number 26, Cole Trottignon. So Trottignon stepping in with 2 away and nobody on in the top of the ninth. And Xander Klaus, next pitch up high for ball 1. No more Ephus. That was pretty funny that Dylan O'Grady swung at 2 of those. Swing and a miss for Trottignon. Count moves to 1-1 with 2 outs. See what Xander Klaus can do. Just 1 out away from this complete game. Swing and a miss again. Coming back with a little bit of velo here in the end of the game. Great work from Xander Klaus. Count is 1-2 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He gets him swinging. For out number 3 in the top of the ninth. A solid way to finish this one off from Xander Klaus. He gets the complete game, only giving up 2 runs on 7 hits. Not much more you can ask out of him on the bump. Great work from Xander Klaus for your studs, and great work from your studs getting the bats going today. Something they've been struggling to do lately. Great work there for your studs. Once again, they take this one by a final of 9-2 against the Highline Bears. We'll be back here Saturday for a doubleheader. Stay tuned. First game against the Bears again on Saturday. Nope. Yes, tomorrow night against the Bears, and Saturday here against the Honkers. First game starting at 10 a.m. Oh, excuse me. First game starting at 1 p.m., not 1 a.m. I'm just running out of words. First game starts at 1 p.m. Tune back in here for that doubleheader. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll be back, your studs. Once again, take this one 9-2 via the V, signing off.